a great day to be here in the streets of Southglenn in the heart of Centennial, Colorado. The streets of Southglenn has restaurants and bars, shops as well, and we're going to meet up with Krista Simonson with Remax Professionals, and she'll tell us how they pivoted during the pandemic and really brought the community together. Let's go talk with her now. Hi, Krista.
Hi, Michelle.
Good to see you.
Nice
Give me a hug.
It's been a little while.
So I just want to hear, how you started Denver Strong. What was your thoughts there, and how it's really taken off?
The pandemic was starting, and the restaurants had been already shut down and could only do to-go food. And so we encouraged people to share where they were getting food to go, and they were rewarded for that to be put into an entry form for a drawing. And we have, up to this date, given away about $14,000 worth of gift cards.
How many followers do you have now on Facebook?
So we have two specific groups. The food one has over close to 10,000 followers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I get about 150 requests a week. The other one is South Denver Strong, which is, we realized that all businesses were hurting and that we could highlight all businesses, and it's right now about close to 2,000. So we walk into restaurants and businesses and they tell us we've made a difference in their income that week. There were some that said we probably helped them through the entire pandemic.
What was your original, what was your why? Why did you do it?
One of the things I feel Dave and I have always had the strength of being our connectors. As we kind of grew our social media, we realized it was pretty powerful and we could make a difference. And it just made a really grassroots feeling, and I think it is an experiment in today's world.
The other thing you did, tell me about the food trucks.
I'm on my third season. I'm right now planning the food truck season.
Tell me some other another story or two that you might have.
We're at Indulge Bistro Wine Bar in streets of Southglenn, and Peter and Delinda actually did an amazing job pivoting during the pandemic, utilizing their
vendors.
Their vendors.
Yeah.
And you could get your toilet paper, you could order your grocery list.
We all were kind of like, what's life look like? And just being able to think on your feet, pivot, and help the community, which in turn helped them.
Yeah, so Carla's down the way. That's an interesting aspect. So she does home design, her and her daughter Michelle. Trade was being shut down and everything was being stuck out on freight.
So they had you come in and kind of highlight their business, which I'm sure, again, with 10,000 followers, on one site and 2,000 on the other, that had to be, it's a hyper-local business that had to, I'm sure, help them.
And I got to know this fabulous nonprofit that was born out of tragedy, really. Riley's Ark, they collect for months beforehand prom dresses. They collect suits and ties at no cost to these kids to be able to have dress attire for prom, which is a major event in most teenagers' lifespan.
Again, it is about the relationships. Blessed to know you, and
I think I'm blushing a little bit, but thank you very much.
Well, I sure appreciate you and your friendship.
Thank you.
So glad you were able to join me today on this episode of Financing the American Dream right here in the streets of Southglenn. We learned about this community and how they've pulled together during a tough time. And Krista Simonson with Remax Professionals really was an instrumental part of that. We got to learn all the way from Carla's classic design to Riley's Ark, an amazing nonprofit. So here's to the American spirit and the American dream. Until next time, thanks for joining me.